We are at Tuesday now, right after the big snow, and it's really cold this morning. My phone says 12 degrees, so it really feels like it. Very brisk out here, so I am out here ready to feed these goats. Are you guys doing okay? You staying warm? It's kind of dark in here. So they didn't eat all their hay. Who's coughing? Vanilla bean? No, that's Eclipse. What happened, Eclipse? Cinnamon and Crumble are not getting out of bed. Good morning, Mom. It's cold. Hi, Cinnamon. Hi, Crumble. I see Miss Nutmeg and Sage over there against the wall. There's Miss Hazel by the barrel. She's getting up. Hi, Bernicia. Bernicia's up. She's ready to eat. There's Miss Revy. She's in the box. It's dark in here, guys. Let me turn on the light. Quite a bit of snow has blown in. It has been so windy. So windy. Here we go. So it looks like their bucket of water over here did freeze. The heated bucket did not. It's not all the way empty either. Nutmeg's over there. She's coughing. Cecily and the babies are not staying out here anymore. After we cleaned out the barn, we removed all the spots where they were laying. Oh no, you opened the gates. So they're in this area. The gate was closed. I did not latch it because it seemed like it would be kind of difficult to get open. However, they did manage to get it open. Naughty goats. Now if we can find the plug, we can get some light. Peter, did you help open the gate? He stomped his foot at me. So their water did not freeze. Good morning, everyone. Jay Patterson, hello. Not sure how to say your name. Is it Pargay? From India? Hello. So this is for Peter, so he should not be eating it. So they ate a lot of their pellets last night, so we'll give them a refill. Do you have goats there in India on your farm? Will you stop stomping your foot at me? You are being so grouchy. So last night when I came out to feed, I came out with our dog. And so the dog immediately ran over to our car. And I saw a little rabbit come out. And at first I thought it was like a wild rabbit, which was weird. But then I realized it was the gray bunny, one of our baby rabbits. So I went to double check their little hutch to see how many of them had gotten out, and there was only 2 missing. So I went looking around for them. Of course, he didn't wait around under the van, and they were both a couple feet away from the hutch. So I think I did not latch the back door very securely, so they must have tumbled out and been hopping around in the snow. Luckily, they're both friendly, so I was able to pick them up and put them back in. But they look like they were really ready to go back in. They were probably cold and hungry, ready to snuggle with all their siblings. Peter, where are you even going? He has his routes. He goes out, he patrols the main area, goes into the goat pen, goes out in the snow. For the big doe pen, I usually give them a full bucket of grain in the morning. Turkey has been laying me an egg every day. Miss Mary, good morning. Why are you out here? What are you looking for, Mary? So sometimes Mary goes in the house. Sometimes she does not like the house cats, so she doesn't stay in the house. She's probably looking for a drink of water. Mary. Are you cold, Mary? Kitty, kitty. Is that not what you were looking for? Sorry. So all of the other barn cats are inside. They stayed inside last night. Mary was inside for a while, but I think she got sick of them. Bernicia, that was mean. So let's see if your feed pans are clean. These two look so much alike, Bernicia and Eclipse. They're not related. They look a ton alike. Move your head a little bit. Look out, ma'am. Revy does not eat with anybody else. So she comes out to eat. Hi, Revy. Usually Easy comes out to eat, and then Midnight and Moon. I guess today Vanilla Bean's coming out. Okay, make up your mind. Time. She'll jump out if you don't let her out, so we'll just let her out. I ran out. Everybody eating? Even the turkey. I do grain them all at least once a day. It's easy to tell if someone is feeling bad if they don't eat. So it's kind of a quick way to ensure that they're all feeling pretty good, to make sure that they all want to eat. I guess you did want water, Mary. Yeah, you need to go up on the stand. There we go. No, in the middle. Good girl. Midnight Moon. Is it too tall for you? Guys, there's an empty feed pan over there by Miss Easy. Hi, Blue. There's no one eating over here. Here, Rev, you eat here. Time. Here, Time. You can eat here. You and Blue. I don't even think Blue is hungry. She probably ate all night. You guys doing okay? Hi, Libby. Hair is really nice and thick. So with all the snow, they will not be going out to eat any grass. There's just none to be found. In some spots, the snow is 2 feet. In some spots, it's, I don't know, probably 4, 5, 6 inches. Because it's so windy up here, it keeps drifting in different areas. So I am going to be feeding them some hay to eat during the day. Keep their rumen working. Sorry, Nutmeg. Did that puff onto your face? This is the alfalfa hay. They really love it. So there's a pen of bucklings behind this barn. I hear them yelling for grain too. I do not have any cows. I would love to get a cow though. When I was younger, I had a Jersey cow that I showed in 4-H. And she had 1 calf, and it was just the cutest thing you have ever seen. The calf was a heifer. Adorable. Lulu. I will open the doors for fresh air. Willow? Yeah. Where are you going? Do you want me to throw down a flake of hay? So the bucks get hay morning and night too. There's only 4 senior bucks in the pen that she's going to feed. There's more junior bucklings in the back. A couple of those are destined to be wethers. Why are you wagging your tail like that, Lulu? Lulu was supposed to be bred back in mid-December, I think on December 14th. So I really hope that she was bred because that was not one of our bucks. I actually drove her out to my sister-in-law's farm and used her buck. Nutmeg, what are you doing? So Nutmeg is having very bucky behavior right now. And last night I actually had a dream about her. She is due on Saturday. I dreamed that she had a big buckling, a big single buckling. And last year she did have a big single buckling, so as soon as kidding season gets close, the kidding dreams all start. They're terrible. Usually it's like 10 things are going on at one time, and then, you know, the kids are, it's always weird. It's always something abnormal. The kids have extra legs or something. So I hate dreaming about kidding season. I know any other fellow goat breeders too probably have the same thing. I've heard other people talk about it as well. So Nutmeg right there, the buckskin doe with the dark tail, she is due on Saturday. And she's not very big. You can see her over the top. She's been kind of in a pattern where she has a single, a set of twins, a single, a set of twins. So last year she had a single, so according to the pattern, she should have a set of twins, but to me, she doesn't really look big enough for it. She doesn't really have any milk right now either. But that's kind of typical for her. Usually she doesn't get really full until the day of kidding. So that's normal for her. So I really hate when any of the pregnant does start acting very bucky or a lot like a male goat, because in my experience, that means they're carrying a lot of buck kids. And we have had too many buck kids here. Last year we had 22 bucks born and 11 does. So we actually kept all 11 does. They're all getting really nice and big. A lot of them were in sets of triplets. So there was 2 bucklings and 1 doe in the set of triplets. And so with that, you do have to watch. Sometimes the doelings can be sterile, like a free martin. We've not had any. Luckily, it seems like they're all normal, though. Hi, Alien. How are you? Yes, I'm out here dictating the goats. Or they're dictating me. I don't know. Hope you're doing well. So Crumble did not get out this morning, and she usually expects to get out. Do you really want out? Really? Is it that bad? So everybody loves Crumble. So she usually does get to get out. Sassly and her kids are exploring the snow. Do you want to go into the snow, Penny? So our roads here are finally getting scraped somewhat. I heard snow trucks go by a few times. We are in a back road, so it's not like a super high priority. Yes, the winter flower. See, it all blew under the door. It has been so windy here. Like, you'll walk to the barn and then your foot tracks, like on your way back, look like no one even walked in that area because it just drifts over and covers it so quickly. I forgot my coffee. Hi, Peter. Peter went out in the snow for a while. I don't think he liked it. A lot of spots it's actually over his head, but he's so, he's light enough where he doesn't sink in. It is a lot. We don't usually get a lot of big snows here in South Indiana. We're not by the lakes or anything, but that's actually my husband had the tractor out, made this pile, but a lot of spots it is like up to 2 feet high. And then, it drifted, so it's some spots are a lot lower. I scooped a path for them behind the barn. They still did not enjoy it. I don't think any of them went out. But funny enough, when the baby bunnies were loose, and they weren't supposed to be loose, Grace, okay, Grace is out. Although Crumble really wants out. Crumble. She's not over here. Why do you 3 want out? Yes, you can track everything that's in the snow. The baby bunnies apparently went around behind the barn because we saw their little tracks. Hi, Cuddles. Let's see, it's where I shoveled it. But over here, it's really tall. And you see the little baby bunny tracks? They didn't even sink in. They just went up over the snow mountain, right on top. Did not see any goat tracks out here. Are you gonna go out, Happy? So I opened the barn for fresh air at least, but I don't think any of them actually go out into the snow. Cuddles is out in the snow. So he's one of the junior bucklings. Willow shoveled a path for him to get to the water pail, so he's on the path. Are you feeding the bucklings? The turkey following you. They're so tempted to follow you, Willow. Blackberry and pumpkin. He's actually not alone. There's a little shed here. So there's 6 baby bucklings out there. They can't be with our does. I don't appreciate non-planned breeding, so I felt like they were too small to put with the big bucks because the big bucks are, I don't know. When I first got this buckling, he was not very heavy, maybe under 30 pounds, and the big bucks are all over 100 pounds. So I felt like they would be too rough on them, so we gave the bucklings their own pen back there. Turkey is like trying to walk in the snow. Yesterday, the white one came out with me. I had to carry it back. Come inside. Your legs are going to be frozen. Okay. Actually, barely froze. It stays pretty warm in here with the door shut. Gobbling up the alfalfa hay. Usually try to mix it in somewhat. Otherwise they just scrape down all the alfalfa off the top. How you doing, Nutmeg? So she's got a little bit of a baby bump, not a lot. She's never had multiples over 2. Last year we had 8 sets of triplets, so that was the most that we've ever had. So I wonder if they'll have a lot of triplets again this year. I had a dream last night that Nutmeg had a single buck kid.
Oh.
Today she was acting like a buck.
I know she's been acting like a buck.
Hopefully, Sage is her daughter, so she's a first freshener. So I think she's due in February. So we're excited to see her freshen. A lot of these ladies are due in February. Tiny's got kind of a big baby bump. She might have triplets again. She had triplets last year.
Or do you want to breed Nutmeg to Wayland again?
I might have to breed her to Wayland. Wayland always throws does, so it's one benefit of Wayland. Yeah. So apparently Tiny and Nutmeg can only have daughters if they are bred with Wayland. Chocolate Chip's looking very big.
Yeah.
Chocolate Chip is looking huge. Good morning, Pumpkin. Pumpkin loves people. When does she do? Is she doing? Oh, she's doing like February 1st. That's right.
Yeah.
She's looking very big. Of course. So is Pancake, and Pancake is not even pregnant. They just really love to eat.
Tiny.
What is she doing? What?
Can I let
Lulu always wants out. She sees Revy go out. She sees Easy go out, so she wants out.
She keeps getting beat up though.
This is our west side of the barn, so I feel like it gets a lot of the weather. So this is the west side. Or here's the east side. It typically, when you're standing in front of the barn, you don't feel any wind. Over here on the south side, though, it really piled up. My bucks have like a bunch of drifts over there in their pen, so we did just put some gravel down in their pen, but I feel bad for them. They've been staying inside a lot. Really, Chocolate Chip? You could not stand to let Blackberry eat there by you? Did you have to push her out of the way? So I really wonder if Chocolate Chip's gonna have blue eyes. If her babies will have blue eyes. We only have 2 blue-eyed goats right now. You need to be nice. One is Chocolate Chip, one is her damn Pancake. So when a blue-eyed goat has kids, there's a chance that the babies will have blue eyes. Did you decide to venture out, Eclipse? Is it too much snow for you? It's too much, isn't it? What can I do for you? It's on your nose. You got snow on your nose. Eclipse was born on April 8th. the day of the total eclipse here in Indiana. We were in the path of totality, so it was very cool. It got very dark. So she is bred for May kids. It's really warm inside, so I didn't even wear a coat. I just wore a sweatshirt and coveralls. I was also drinking coffee, so that made it feel warmer, but the temperature says 12 degrees, so it's not really warm at all. So now that I'm not walking around as much, it starts to feel a little cold. Miss Bernicia is looking very big as well. I think she may have had quads last year, so this is her first year kidding with us, although she's a 6-year-old doe. I'm really excited to see her kids. And last year, Hazel had triplets, so I would guess that she's probably going to have triplets again. Miss Pancake had triplets last year too, but if she's bred, it was not a planned breeding. So we did buy an ultrasound machine. Hello, can you unlock the door, please? So we tried it out, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. So my sister-in-law is going to come give us a tutorial on how to use it. I've seen a lot of people use them, like watched in person, but it's a lot different when it's just you doing it. Willow? I thought she was in there, but she's not. Guess we'll go out the big gate. Who are you? Time? Where is Cheerio? Are you Cheerio? Excuse me. Do you want to go back in? Okay. Go ahead. You want to go back in as well? So we hardly ever use this gate, so the goats don't really know about it yet. Otherwise, they would traffic jam right here. Did you see the gate open, Tiny? So I usually give Tiny extra feed. Last year, she had triplets as well. She doesn't usually keep weight on as easily as the other does. So typically she gets out. When she starts milking, she milks everything off. You feed her more, she makes more milk. So this is really the best time for her, well, there's Cheerio, to start putting on the extra pounds in preparation for that. There's a lot of goats out here. And Peter, of course. It's kind of dark in here. You can plug in an extra light. There we go. More light. Hi, okay. Welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. Thanks for coming back. Hey, alien. Animals not being worshipped. Is it like cats and dogs, like pets, or I don't know. That's or so yes. At the end of the day, goats are livestock. They are very personable, but just like livestock, they do have their place. It's kind of hard with mini goats. A lot of people think of them only as pets, but they have a lot of uses. I've seen people use the hair to make hides, and we've eaten them. Revy, that was not nice.
Revy.
Hey, can you stop? And primarily this breed is bred to make milk, so they're very productive. And they really give us a lot when it comes to milking season and kids. Mulberry Ranch Farm, good morning. Hope those babies are doing well. That one has the cutest face I've ever seen on a baby goat. It looked like a little picture, like a little teddy bear. Oh, okay, you had to move. You had to give your goats away. I'm sorry. Maybe you can get goats again in the future. Honestly, there's always someone ready to sell you a goat. I think no matter where you live, someone will sell you a goat. There's a lot of goats out here, Willow.
So lovely. Do you like the pets right now, Nutmeg? She just follows you around for pets.
Oh no, 2 bucklings born. Oh, aliens, you're talking about cows. I see, I get what you're meaning. So, Ashley, which doe had them? I didn't see a post about them. Ashley said she had 2 bucklings born this morning.
Oh.
It's funny because last night I had a dream that Miss Nutmeg right here, had another single buckling. And I was thinking, this kid is so big. It's so cute. Of course, it's a buckling. Kids had 2 bucklings, a Rapunzel daughter.
Aww.
Rapunzel and her daughter just having so many bucks for you.
Terrible.
I wonder if you bred her to Waylon, if you would have a daughter. Me and Willow were just talking about that. We didn't breed Tiny or Nutmeg to Waylon this year. And then they're both acting kind of bucky, so we're like, maybe we can't use anybody else except Waylon. He always gives us a daughter, at least one. Hi, babies. Are you guys done eating? Sassly's kids are growing so well. They're really wide. Sassly is like not an especially wide doe. So I pick them up. Yes, I do. Pretty often when we're loading them. That's the nice thing about mini goats is they never really get super heavy, except for the bucks. So you can typically lift them up if you need to. When they're babies, we end up carrying them around all the time, and so they get really, really friendly. So you can see, it's on your nose. Oh, stop. So if you sit down, they basically crawl into your lap. And what's getting too friendly are these turkeys. I know the feeling with all the bucklings. Yesterday, I was trying to get a picture of the rabbit, and the turkey jumped up on the gate next to me and it felt like it was trying to eat my jacket. They're really obsessed with people. I had no idea turkeys enjoyed being around humans so much. Like, we didn't carry them a lot or anything. I don't know why they're so obsessed with us. They are both females, so maybe that's why. Tiny, do you not like the turkey? So I guess it's like a female turkey thing. Growing up, I just remember the 2 toms, and they were kind of mean. They always tried to peck you. So I'm not sure of the breed of turkey. The breed of goat is Nigerian Dwarf. So I only have Nigerians. Nigerians are a goat that has a closed herd book, which means with the American Dairy Goat Association. So if the parents are not registered already as purebred, then you cannot kind of breed them in. Like some of the other breeds, you can find a goat that looks like that breed and has the characteristics and register it like native on appearance, and then by using purebred stock you can eventually breed the grandkids, great grandkids on down the line. Eventually they'll become, full bred. With Nigerian Dwarfs, that's not possible. When they started allowing them into the American Dairy Goat Association, they did not want them mixed with other breeds. So they're not allowed to be mixed with any standard breeds and shown in an ADGA show. But one year, or actually last year, I did encounter a goat that I was sure it was mixed with Nigerian, because when I looked at it, it was really short. It looked like a La Mancha. It did not have ears, but it had blue eyes. So you don't see any other dairy goats with blue eyes. So it was a girl showing it, and I said, is this goat half Nigerian? And she said, well, we don't know who the dad is. So I looked at the papers, and they had just left the sire area blank. So when she said, well, I don't know who the dad is, I was like, well, this might give you a clue, and like pointed at the eye. So she was laughing, she knew, but at that point, there's not a whole lot you can do with the goat unless you register it with one of the mini dairy goat associations. So the mini dairy goat associations purposely will mix Nigerians with other breeds. They're extremely naughty. These goat babies are obsessive with humans, but they'll pull your hair. No, I'm not eating my hair, not this morning. Well, Willow's petting one, and one is over here harassing me. Ow. This is why you can't sit down with Cecily's kids. So how many by each goat? Tiny had 3 babies last year, but Miss Cecily had 4 babies. Easy had 3 babies in 2023. She also had triplets in 2024. And dairy goats can have a lot of babies. I think they can have up to 7, which I've never seen. For Nigerians, quadruplets is very common. Having 5 is pretty common as well. So I have a young buckling named Milk. He's all white with blue eyes and a pink nose. 7 is just wild. The record for Nigis is 7. Can you imagine? That's like a litter of kittens. I know one. All of the babies lived. That's like a goat has her own little herd at that point.
Yeah, really.
Are you licking the turkey? I think she... Oh! That was not nice. I think she pulled a feather on her. And so then she turned around and thought it was poor Blue. I am so sorry, Blue. Oh, Blue did nothing, but she received the brunt of the turkey.
Libby is so terrible.
Libby bites everybody. Did you get pegged?
Turkey's getting jealous.
Come here, Blue.
Stop it. No.
You can come over here by Willow. Willow holds Blue a lot. Blue is transplanted from Mulberry Branch Farm, so she's been fighting her own group of friends here. Oh, yes, workplace violence. Sasley's daughters, they bite everything. They're very aggressive. They always want to fight other goats too. The other goats are not interested in fighting them. They're the smallest ones with the biggest attitudes. Uh-oh, now she's mad that you're holding Blue. Okay, Libby, stop. Can you please calm down? Go eat something. You need a Snickers.
Punching your feet into me.
I know.
I don't want you to stop me.
Yes, they do need community service. Oh, Easy and Tiny are having a big fight. For goats that live together their entire lives, they sure have a lot of issues. I think that's it. They know that they're the smallest, so they're establishing their dominance. Miss Easy, you look so big. Oh, I've been letting her out as she gets later into her pregnancy for extra grain because I feel like she's carrying a lot of kids in there. You look at that belly, it looks like a very big load of kids. She's apparently feeling very upset with Tiny. Yeah, she had 3 big bucklings last year, so hopefully she doesn't repeat that.
No, Ravi's. Did they switch out?
So Revy's Easy's daughter, when Easy went to eat, Revy took over the fight. Tiny, why is everyone fighting you? So sorry. Guys, really? You're fighting Tiny? She's like the smallest doe. So they're called Teddy? Oh, cute.
Look at how wide Easy's beard is.
So I feel like Nigerian Dwarfs here in the United States are very popular. At this point, you can get them relatively cheap. A lot of people during COVID, I feel like, went out and started collecting Nigerians. So I started this herd in 2019. They have a lot of kids each year too, so they reproduce very quickly. So I sell almost all my bucklings as wethers, but I've kept almost all of the does. And so at this point we have 32 does. Trying to think of how many I've bought out of that group. I've not bought a lot of does. I bought Tiny and Nutmeg, and then Easy. Oh wow, that is a lot then for a small goat. And then I bought Cecily and Bernicia. So I bought 5 goats, and then I bought or traded for Blue, so that's 6.
Pancake,
Oh, Pancake, 7.
maybe
I guess technically I bought Revy and Lulu since I bought their damn bread. Don't count. Never count. Did you get your new goat yet, Ashley? Or have you not picked her up yet with the snow? I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of hard. Right here, right now we're in like I think still a level red, which means essential travel, actually emergency vehicles only. So you can get like a ticket if you're out driving. Oh, this Sunday, how exciting. Is she far away? I thought it was a couple hours. Okay, so they're level red too. I actually did see a couple cars going up and down the road, so at the end of our road, there's it's kind of a steep hill with a curve on it, so I wonder if someone will end up sliding. She's gonna meet you. That's nice. That's great. She's probably really glad to have her going to a new home. Tiny. She put her ears back when Easy started eating the hay. Is it really that bad to share? So these are some of our oldest does. Tiny's actually the oldest. She will be 7 in April. Miss Easy will be 6. I believe her birthday is April as well. Revy will be 2 years old in February. Cecily will be 3 years old, I believe, right? I can't remember when her birthday is. And then all these little junior babies will be 1 year old. So they'll be 1 in July. I believe Miss Blue will be 1 in March. And then Midnight will be 1 in April. Oh, the turkey really wants you to pet it. It knows you're ignoring it. It gave you all those eggs. Good morning, Karen. We were just talking about being under a level red travel advisory. So if you're out, you get a ticket unless you're like an emergency vehicle. How is it in Ohio? Are you under a level red? Yes, it is. It's very loving to us. Earlier, one of the goats pulled a feather and it pecked a different goat. Oh, you check their teeth? Yes, you can check their teeth. I actually don't. So all of my goats have a tattoo in their left ear. And the tattoo goes to the registration papers. Each year gets a letter. So the letter for 2025 is the letter T. So all of the kids born in 2025 will get a T in their left ear. Oh, goodness. Having a coughing fit. So all of the does born in 2025 will get the letter T, and then they will get a number for their birth order. So if Nutmeg has a doe, it'll get T1 in the left ear. So your road's been plowed, but you didn't touch the driveway. I don't blame you. There's no need to get out in it. It's already... I'm sure county crews have enough to do without dealing with people sliding off the road. So all of my babies born in 2024 get the letter S tattooed in their left ear. And they get that with the number that they were born. So I haven't tattooed all of them. I really need to do that because now I'm going to have new kids coming. So, like, Miss Blue has a tattoo. Let's see if we can see yours. She has such light ears. Oh. Yes, you can see the tattoo in the ear. Probably can't see it on the camera. But if you look in a registered goat's ears, you should be able to tell its age that way. I've started microchipping all of mine as well in the tail. So if you have a microchip reader, you can scan the tail. It'll pop up their registration number, which goes on their registration papers. On the papers, it'll tell you the color or markings of the doe. So you can match the description up with the animal. You can see the date of birth. You can see the parents and the grandparents. And then you can see how many are in each litter. You can also see the type of ears. And then you can see if the goat is disbutted or if it's polled. So all of mine are disbutted. I don't have any polled goats. If they're polled, that means that they just don't grow horns. So that's really frustrating if people are lying about the age and you're trying to buy a goat. That would drive me crazy. Oh, Revy. Revy's on the milk stand. So Miss Revy was on the 3 times a day milking crew. You already have feed. And she never forgot it. So a lot of our goats really love to get on the milk line. They like getting out, they get fed separately. It's kind of a, I guess, a exciting thing for them. They all want to be pulp.
Guys, stop.
They're not going to stop. There you go, easy. Oh, easy. You're crashing into the turkey.
Cheerio. More.
So this is poultry feed. When I typically feed them, they usually eat the corn pieces out. So I don't know. I guess they like them better.
Sassily.
Did you let new goats out? Or did you put some away?
No, it's the same goat. I put nutmeg in
There's 2 empty pans are on the other side. Are they empty? Oh, they are empty. Why is everyone right here?
I'm so hungry.
You have to eat for an hour straight.
Yeah.
That's really exciting, okay? I hope that you're able to get some more goats. Let me know. I'll follow your channel and watch to see if you post them. Okay, guys, well, I am going to be hauling some water in for these ladies. I'm checking on the bucks and the chickens and the rabbits, so my Wi-Fi does not reach to them. So I am going to jump off here. Thank you for joining me this morning for my chores. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock if you want to pop in and say hi. Really love talking to all of you. So I hope that you stay warm. Stay safe if you're out on the roads. Bye, everyone.